This your girl Lala, aka the baddest woman of YouTube, and I'm here for another wrestling content. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on your notifications, cop my merch, follow my social medias. And I'm here to give you my review of The Last Ride, Chapter 4 with the Undertaker documentary, because Chapter 5, oh my god, we're already about to be on Chapter 5. That's on June 21st. That one, he's talking about the time when he had the match with Goldberg at Super Showdown. Because mind you, Undertaker was not taking part of WrestleMania around that time, and it was like along the lines of apparently, you know, he still felt uncomfortable, like, okay, wait, this don't feel right, I'm not on the card, I should be doing something. And that's where they came up with the idea, like, hey, he should have a match with Goldberg. Because here's the thing, a match from the time Undertaker and Goldberg was in WWE at the same time, they never had a match with each other. Mind you, they had a big reputation during the time of the Monday Night Wars. Goldberg was at WCW. Undertaker was still running, you know, holding down with with WWE around the time, but they never collided. They never collided before. If I'm not mistaken, they never did, ever. So the match with Super Showdown was good. I believe Goldberg was the one who won. Ooh. Excuse me, sorry, I'm a little tired. But I believe, with that being said, he wanted to do more. I don't believe Undertaker was satisfied. And this is the reason why I even took notes this time. Before, I didn't take notes. I took notes. Like, just the main parts. Like, he ended up made a comeback on Monday Night Raw before Extreme Rules to come to Roman Reigns' aid. So that was like, you know, everybody's like, yo, oh my god, like, this is like, he coming to Roman Reigns' aid? Like, did he, you know, took his yard from him? So they end up tag teaming at Extreme Rules against Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre. That's when Drew McIntyre was like freaking bad guy, and Shane McMahon was like, you know, his little buddy, whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, that match was dope. If y'all go back and watch it, it was dope. Like, Undertaker was really moving, because he even said so himself. He's like, you know, because of the fact that he is like working with somebody that's younger than him, he know he has to put in more, not put in more work, but he has to move, like, you know, that he's not looking slow. Because he mentioned that he probably hears the whispers like, okay, this guy moves a little slow, but he, you know, he's the type of person, he wants to prove these people wrong, and he does it all the time. That's why I say, y'all better start putting respect on this man's name. I'm not gonna say it again. Put respect on this man's name. Can't stress this enough. I'm not gonna lie, this documentary was not that bad. It's just, there was a part, like, he showed up in New York. He did something at WrestleMania, but he showed up in New York, but they was like, they wanted him to do something. I think it was like, he had like a short match with Elias. Correct me if I'm wrong. He had to run back to Texas, get his stuff, and then come back to New York. I was like, that's too much work, in the name of Jesus. Lord. But that's all they wanted him to do that little short appearance, and that was it, the end. The end. But I know he got a check out of it, so we can't complain. But all in all, Chapter 5 that's when I really want to watch Chapter 5, because that one I want to pay attention, because I want to know how the hell that AJ Styles and Undertaker match came about. I got some questions. But all in all, Chapter 4, The Last Ride, was not that bad. It was not that bad. It wasn't boring. It got me tuned in. Mostly all his chapters got me tuned in. So if you have not watched it, tune into the WWE Network. You get it for free when you first sign up, and this is not a sponsor type of deal, okay? Disclaimer, telling you right now. Also, if you got the W Network like I do, you need to go ahead and tune in. You can watch that shit over and over if you need to. But other than that, this is all I have with the review. So far, chapter 4 is not that bad. None of the chapters wasn't bad. No, chapter 1 had me crying. Can't forget that. Chapter 1 had me in tears. Chapter 2 and 3, I was like, oh God. Because chapter 4 started out, still was talking about what happened at, what's that thing at, Saudi Arabia? Crown Jewel. Like, you know, the whole issues with Kane and Undertaker tag teamed against Shawn Michaels and Triple H. You know, Triple H tore something and Kane's mask came off. Yeah, I was embarrassed. That was like low-key embarrassing. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. But that's all I have with my review of The Last Ride. Till then, loves, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. DC's. And once again, there's going to be a story time about, you know, my medical scare. So be on the lookout for that. Bye.